Okay, welcome back to Tax Organizer. This is obviously our final demonstration, and this is a tool that we've just added to our back office now, probably been about the last month or so, and it's a phenomenal tool for real estate investors and agents. Basically, this is just going to help you with keeping track associated with each one of your properties that you might be selling if you're an agent, and if you're an investor, either a property that you're flipping in the next month or so, and you're obviously doing some work in it now to get it up to par with where you can sell it and make a decent profit on it, or even if you're just a landlord and needing to keep track of all those expenses. So, um, obviously on the first demo we covered our trips and expense groups. The second demo we did mileage groups, and now we're on to getting properties taken care of. So as with the other groups, obviously we click on view all. This is going to take us to where we can actually add a property now. And so as easy as it was, as what that button shows there, add a property. I'm going to name this property XYZ. Now obviously each property you will give a different name to. And we just have to put in your address, the address for this particular property. And let's say my rental income, I'm getting 875, and let's say I'm paying out in mortgage 750. Okay. Now also could put an image with this, and we'll just go with this image and save. Now we'll see this property listed within my properties group. Now to add expenses to this property, I click in detail. Obviously if I want to edit the information I just barely put in, I'd click and edit. So we're going to go ahead and click on detail, and you can see all the data that I've put in right there. Okay. Now as we start adding expenses, this is going to actually total our expenses as well as total our mileage associated with this property. Okay. So for purposes of this example, we're just going to do a scenario where I may have run off to Home Depot to get some parts to do some repairs on a particular rental property that I have. So we'll just put repairs in there. Obviously we'll leave the date as such, and let's say I made a run to Home Depot. Okay, and it was the one out here in Provo. Okay, as far as the purpose, maybe I had to replace some parts for the sprinkler system. Okay, and let's say it cost me $112.27. Now the type of expense, obviously we're going to look at repairs, and then obviously look for an image. Just going to use this for the image. Obviously that isn't a receipt, but for purposes of this demonstration we'll just use that, and then click and save. Now we'll see that expense tied in with this property. Okay, now obviously it did take me some miles to get down to Home Depot and back, and so easy just to add mileage. And we'll go ahead and add this. Now obviously didn't take me 350 miles, but again this is for illustration. And so there we have our mileage associated with this expense. Now for real estate agents, I think most of your expense types is probably going to be advertising, and then you're going to have some mileage. So this helps you with keeping track of the expenses you acquire while trying to sell that property that you're listing. Okay, so that really does it for properties. Obviously if you have any questions, you can feel free to email us at support@taxorganizer.biz, or feel free to give us a call at 800-477-9168, If you are a current user of the Tax Organizer service, obviously we'd love to hear your feedback. And then last but not least, just a quick update on the applications. For all Android users, we are working on doing the update to include the properties portion in the application. For iPhone users, we've completed the update. That update is in at the App Store awaiting approval. We'll keep you posted on the progress of that. And where we keep you posted, obviously, if I look at the My Businesses page, we'll keep you updated in the Welcome to Your Tax Organizer back office section. For those that haven't signed up for our Tax Organizer newsletter, feel free to do that too, since we'll also keep you updated through the newsletter. With that being said, we wish you a great day, and we'll look forward to hearing from you.